There we go. So this is my review of the Plockton Inn room that I'm in. Notice the angle of the soap dish. That's good when the good design, because then the soap slides out. Same with the glass. You apparently can put it in there, take it out okay. It's kind of loose, but it's kind of, you know, scary. The faucet puts way too much water. The toilet's okay, except that when you try to sit in it, there's no room for your feet. And the trash can, when you try to open the lid, it bangs against the wall, and the whole lid, the whole trash can shakes. Plus, now do you hear the fan? When the light's on, the fan runs, and when you turn the light off, the fan keeps on going for a while. Here's a nice view. I've been able to get the internet to work. Oh, it works with my Android, but not my Macs. Here I am in my appropriately Scottish pajamas. Stop.
Oh, he's still talking with the Wicker Man.
Is he? Yep. Now we're the villagers on the shoreline.
Oh my God!
If we had the masks.
We should have people stand up.
Yep. That's amazing.
Flying Scotsman.
I'll go out and then we'll come back over.
Wow, thank you. Very nice.
Run along here, this is private property.
As you can see, I'm a policeman. I'm looking for a missing child.
And this is where the seaplane landed, right on this spot.
Right this very
Yeah.
spot.
Yes.
Because he ended up in the movie too.
Yes.
And the view hasn't really changed.
And the flagpole, put it into the flagpole up where they could have made a copy of the flag.
Oh, he did?
You did. You know, there was a flagpole
Yeah.
in Ian's garden there,
Oh, okay.
which flew the.
The Nawada, the sun god, the sun flag.
flag,
How
right.
about that?
We still have the flagpole for regatta, for the start of the races, for the sailing.
Uh-huh.
So the flagpole's in my garden there. Yeah.
Interesting, yeah.
Is it in the garden?
Well, I remember it being at this house though, right? First, and then it got moved.
Sorry?
Wasn't the flagpole at the?
No.
Oh, it's over
where
there?
where that red boy is. See the red boy in the garden?
Yeah. Okay.
Just
Was it there?
That's
Okay.
where the flagpole goes
Okay.
up.
Huh. Okay. Well, this is great. This is what we would see in the movie.
That's the stone jetty, obviously, where the
Mm-hmm.
harbour master was.
Mm-hmm. What's funny, if you look at, sometimes it's high tide, sometimes it's low tide, in between the same shots when there shouldn't have been a difference. And little things like that I notice when you look at it lots of times. And then this view here, it turns out there's a scene in there where Sandra McDonald is at a
yes,
spinning
on the
wheel.
Spinning wheel, yeah.
And that's-
I was thinking about when coming out, you could recreate that by going into asking John to sit in the sitting room and.
Well, we're going to be watching the movie tonight in that same
Oh,
room.
we're watching the movie.
Yeah.
All right.
We're going to. We are going to
Landlord's
recreate it.
daughter.
There you go.
We are going to recreate it, and we're going to have the spinning wheel there.
That's
Right.
amazing.
Yes.
That's an
So,
amazing.
And it's in our lounge.
And you know the Captain Scott, the three-masted sail.
Yeah.
50 years ago.
Yeah.
I was sailing on it.
Were you really?
Yeah. And then I took.
Well,
Ian
have you
on it.
seen that film of it?
Yes.
In
I-
'72. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So you recognize yourself in there somewhere?
No,
or-
no, in that.
Oh, you're not in
I'm
it,
not
okay.
in it, but I did a month's course on it.
That's how I first.
In fact, in the next couple of weeks, there's a reunion of the
Oh,
guys, 50 year reunion sometime in May.
Well, now I wonder if they know it was used in the movie because
Oh,
the-
yeah, they do.
They do?
Yeah.
Okay,
In
good.
fact, I've got a big framed photo of it.
Oh, great. Yeah. Well, now they covered up the bowsprit of that
Did they?
for some reason. They shrouded it in black, and I guess because it's got Admiral Scott with his, I don't know, but his aviator glass. He's got. It looks like Admiral Scott, and maybe they didn't want him to
Captain
look like that.
Right,
You know,
okay, right.
An Antarctic
Right.
explorer, so that's weird. They didn't show the back of it with the name on it. But it wasn't until I saw that movie in '72 that I realized that was the same ship that was in the harbor at the same time.
Yeah.
So that's really neat. Well, we've really learned a lot, and it's just incredible to be. I've seen pictures of this for years, but I remember being there is so different than just seeing pictures or even other people's videos. There's no comparison.
And even where the car park is now, there's Edmund's shop there, or Megan's shop there.
Mm-hmm.
There's that was the original building, the stone one on the left hand side. But there was corrugated iron. There was corrugated iron buildings there.
Mm-hmm.
They painted all the corrugated iron black, I think, with the emulsion.
Huh.
Just I don't know why, but I do remember them painting
For the movie.
Aye.
Really? Well, another thing they did was for the Plockton Hotel, which has the sign in front of it,
Blanked out.
but they blacked it out. They
Aye.
covered it with a shroud for some reason, and
Aye.
I guess they don't want to tell people where where it was really made.
This is what was it called? Summer Isle?
Yeah, it's supposed to be called Summer Isle. Yeah.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
same thing.
And the stepping stones, Ian, I think, am I right?
That's right. Yes.
It wasn't a causeway. Where you walk across there, it
Yeah.
continues. There were stepping stones.
Oh, interesting. Huh.
Aye. Aye.
Well, and there's a guy that works at the Plockton Inn, Alistair Mackay, I think Mackay.
Aye, yes.
He and Ian somebody, and I've forgotten the last name, were in a brief scene which we thought was missing for a long time, but they're actually riding. Ian is riding a bicycle, and Alistair is walking behind him as Sergeant Howie walks across that crossway.
Yeah, is that not my brother?
No, it's it may have been. It may have been.
I have the name written down. I just don't
Mackenzie.
remember it.
Ian
It
Mackenzie.
might have been. I don't remember. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I have it written down somewhere, but we just up until like a couple of weeks ago, we thought that was a missing scene, that he wasn't even in the movie, and then we found out that it's very hard to see them. They're really small.
Well, Alistair lives there now.
Yeah, but I don't
Okay.
Was he?
Yeah.
Was he in the film?
Yeah,
he would have been
briefly.
Young. He would have been young.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Sannachan, the wee house there,
Yep.
where Edward Woodward goes into the back of the house. Now we. Okay.
Yeah.
So Edward Woodward goes into the back of Sannachan
Yeah.
and finds the landlord's daughter, I think, in the back.
Oh, well.
You know a bit.
I know what you mean. Yep.
Now we know it's the back of Murder's house, and then he does the search inside the house, which is obviously not his house, it's the studio.
Huh.
It's done somewhere else.
Yeah.
Now, if Murder had known that's how people would have thought it was happening in his house,
I know.
he would have been horrified.
Really. Yeah.
In
Yeah.
fact, I think they were horrified.
Yeah. Well, and I don't know how they are now about the film, but I know back then it was. The Weefrees, they were. The director of the film said that from Friday through Monday, they wouldn't talk to anybody in the crew because it was the Sabbath. But the rest of the time, they're very friendly, and they're very helpful and all. But for like Friday through Monday.
Oh, I don't think that's true.
Okay.
Maybe,
Back then.
on the Sunday. No,
Okay.
no, Sunday maybe.
Okay.
Wouldn't have been on Sunday, but
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. There are all kinds of stories, and I don't know, what to make of them. So, now at Sannachan.
Sannachan.
Okay, good. There were two girls that were in one of the windows,
yeah.
and then another girl in another window. I haven't figured out who the single girl was, but the other two were Faye McCaskill and I'm not remembering it when I want to.
It was Donny's wife.
Donny's sister. Donny's wife's sister.
Yes,
Okay,
that's right.
yeah.
It was Sandra's sister.
Sandra. Come on, what was her name?
Oh.
Sandra. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know somebody who knows who the girls are.
Oh, I think Mary had known about them a bit. Yeah. And there was a guy riding a horse,
Aye, who was
blonde
that?
guy, Ormond or something, David
Omeroyd.
Omeroyd or his brother.
Yes.
Ormond, David and John Ormond.
Yeah. He's riding a horse up to about Sannachan or something.
Yes.
Sannachan.
Oh, well, see, that's the thing. It's going to take me 20 years to learn how to say it right. So in the beginning of the movie, there are a bunch of shots of Plockton and the house here, and then about two-thirds.
Flying round this Plockton 50 years ago.
Yep. Well, a little bit of it, but a lot of it is
Sky.
Scott. Yeah, Old Man Store.
The village is shown as Plockton.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Aye.
Yeah. But then it also shows up later on in the film when they're searching houses, but they also mix in some other Kirkcaldy and other places.
They went around one corner and then it changed to.
Yeah, which is kind of neat. So it's great to be here, and we're going to go to other locations. This one's a special one because this is where you see them come in, and this is where you get the impression of it being the island. And so this is it's a really important, you come back and look at it now, and it's the same as when it was in the film.
Yes.
99%.
Yeah.
Little changes here and there.
To this point here, so.
Okay. Well, this is great. Thanks so much. And it's still a wonderful view.
anybody else or
Oh no,
whatever.
this is great. Do you know when they added on the extension?
Yes, 10 years ago.
Oh, that recently. Okay.
Means 10 years ago. 10 years ago.
Now the Captain Scott would have been moored where?
I'll go over the bed. Where that wee blue boat, see the wee blue boat.
Okay.
Further south. That's right exactly there. So, in a second, you'll see where Sandra was on her spinning wheel.
Okay.
There's the house coming into view. That's the house coming. That's John's house with the smoke coming out of the chimney.
Calum, it was actually upstairs in our house. The window. They thought it was in there, but it was actually upstairs, and we were checking that today.
Okay, right, well that's
John was saying and telling us.
okay, that's interesting. Okay, so that's false information then.
Yeah, they thought it was that window there, but it's the window at the
Was it
gable end.
From the big window
Yes,
upstairs?
the picture window. Sandra was in there. Yes. We'll see it in a minute.
Okay. Captain Scott was.
Over the trees there, just a few minutes ago.
A sea eagle?
Yeah.
Huh.
That's where the Captain Scott was moved on that.
Okay. How about that? Yeah. When they filmed that, that was a plane flying over. So probably flew right in between, or more like near the coast maybe. It flew around this way, and then it came back.
Oh, you're right here. It couldn't have been from Sanders' house because it couldn't have been from John McDonald's house.
Yeah.
When you think of it, if the Captain Scott was here,
Yes.
I'm looking out the window. Okay.
That's the house there, John. See the little boat, Calum's boat here, the low boat? There's the blue boat, and to the right there's the low boat.
Yep.
The window right in line with that is where the spinning wheel was.
How about that? Okay, yeah.
That's the gable end of our house.
Uh-huh, okay. Oh, yeah,
And
okay.
Captain Scott is here.
Yeah, how about that?
So yeah, the view from Sanders' bedroom. Yeah.
How about that? That's great. There's that, okay.
That's the Applecross Mountains there. And
Okay.
road, one of the highest roads in Scotland, in Britain. goes up just
Wow.
below the highest point,
Yeah.
and you can see the line of it, the diagonal line going up.
Wow, yeah.
And the other thing is that where you see the oil rig
Yeah.
is where the biggest concrete floating structure ever built in the world at the time
Really?
was made.
Uh-huh.
It was the Indian Central platform for the oil
North Sea?
Yeah. So it's a dry dock in there, and it's,
Really?
Calum built the rig
Wow.
with the help of another 3,500.
Wow. Wow. Yeah.
There's the rig.
Wow, wow, yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's what we've done.
And they towed it to the North Sea.
Yeah, it's still working.
Wow.
And then it was carried on building up to the top of the beach.
Wow.
That was the biggest concrete floating structure ever built in the world.
What year was that, you think?
That time. Well, what year was it?
1976.
1976.
There's your man on the pontoon deck.
Okay. It's funny, they didn't get any shots of that castle over there or the other building, but they got this here and they got that there.
Do you want to get the castle?
You don't have to. It didn't get into the movie, so stuff that didn't get into the movie.
If you want to go anywhere, just say so.
That's okay. I'm amazingly impressed at all we've done so far. So no need to go do anything else. But thank you. So, and that's I saw it on the map, but is it still a private home or?
It's upmarket bed and breakfast that's doing wedding videos and things like that.
Okay, yeah.
So. Sorry, I'll catch up.
Okay, then. Okay. No pontoons, eh? 50 years ago.
Oh, I bet.
We were just boys here.
Yes, when we were young.
Thank you. All right. What a tour.
No seals.
I heard about that. I'm good. Thanks. Thank you.
So you can keep
Amazing.
that camera, yeah.
Amazing. Yeah. Incredible views and I love all the background information that you guys can give. So that's great.
You've enjoyed it anyway?
I definitely have.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the main thing.
And it was totally unexpected. I just all these things are just popping up that are just amazing. So
So we'll see Calum later on.
okay, great.
And,
Yeah.
Are you still filming?
I am.
Yeah, I don't know this fellow's name.
Fergal.
Fergal.
How are you?
Yeah.
Okay, Fergal.
Good to meet you.
Yeah, great.
Thanks for doing that. That's great of
No,
you.
no, but
You okay?
as long as you got the name of the boat in.
Right.
Absolutely.
Little advertising, by all means. Happy to. I've been plugging Mary Golan for years and years. Every time, anything that I hear about the film, I'll say, "Well, Mary told me this, and if you're ever in Plockton, this is the place to stay." So.
Oh, absolutely. No, Mary's lovely.
Oh yeah, no, I haven't met her yet. I'm looking forward to meeting her.
40 years.
40 years.
40 years.
We're around the circles for 40 years. Anyway, I'll go up with the boat in the morning and I'll see you guys
Okay.
later on.
Thank you so much.
Thanks
Okay,
a
all
lot.
the best.
Right,
Cheers.
Calum.
Cheers.
Thanks, cheers.
Just some experience we've done.
That was amazing. Yeah. And to see the.
You got the movie view. View gets out of
You
the
do. You're just as far out. I mean, there were some shots from those locations that we were at, about that distance out, and you can focus in. You zoom in with the camera, and you can really see the same shots that were done, for some of the scenes, and then to see also the whole harbor. I mean, some of those scenes get. Oh, the background over there; those get into the movie.
Yes.
Because when he's sitting in the plane, they're shooting out in that direction.
Yeah.
So that's been interesting. And just this whole view here is that's what we see from Sandra's window.
The Captain Scott was.
And, yeah.
And the window that Sandra's at with the spinning wheel, you can see it through the trees there.
Okay. Yeah. That's the top window there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So that's the lounge window, our lounge window. So,
That's where the filming of the Wicker Man is tonight.
yeah.
Yeah. How about that?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
perfectly.
Oh, the spinning wheel man said when you're off this, you can go have a look at the spinning wheel.
Wow. Okay. Oh,
He's
great.
saying you can't take it out because it's under bags of all sorts of shit.
Oh, okay. Now, who's the spinning wheel guy with?
The next door neighbour.
Is that John Gowan?
John?
John MacDonald.
McDonald. Okay.
is a real Scots.
Okay. Makes sense.
Fergal, I'll stick your camera into my zip pocket
Brilliant.
just till we go up. So I'll
How did you
catch-
find it? Awkward.
Okay, well, hopefully, there's quite a bit of time behind. We're ahead,
I would bet, yeah.
in growth.
And what about the palm trees? Those have been there forever.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Somebody bring them in though. I mean, they weren't growing here naturally, were they?
No,
Okay.
they're actually not American, New Zealand cabbage plants.
No kidding.
That's what they are.
they're not real
but
palm trees.
they're the same sort of the sort of genus, I suppose. They're the same type as palm. They look like palm.
Yeah,
but
they
they're,
do.
know, but they're New Zealand cabbage
Okay,
plants. They were
okay.
taken in from there. I'm just going to tell you, that boat there is the boat I race.
The little boat.
This one here, yeah. This boat.
The blue one.
This blue boat.
Oh, nice.
Right.
Nice old wooden boat. Yeah.
And it's mahogany, and it's
that's great,
That's the one. It was built in 1946.
Oh, no, that's great.
So what's that? 54, 70. I see, 76 years old.
It's painted inside or just natural?
It's oiled inside.
Yeah,
Every
okay.
year I oil it, and that keeps the wood supple.
Yeah.
And so we race that sailing boats. In fact, and we race that one there. That's another one.
Okay, yeah.
Called the Flying 15,
Okay.
and it's just like a little yacht.
Yeah, those are neat. Spinnakers and.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, not on this one. It's just two
Okay.
sails on this one. But there, as I say, that's the old boats. They were rowing, coming back from the fishing grounds in the early 1900s, and they stuck a mast on them to go quicker, and then started racing each other.
Okay,
So
sure.
we still race.
What are they
these.
called?
Just Plockton local boats.
Okay.
So and that's, you see that one upside down. And it's 100 years old.
That is 100 years old?
Yeah. And somebody passed. Someone took that one. The westmost point in Scotland is Ardnamurchan.
Okay.
And it's not far from Ireland, in fact Calum's son sailed that boat round Ardnamurchan from Glasgow to here.
From Glasgow to here.
Two of them sailed, from Glasgow to here.
Well, I mean, camping or actually staying overnight in the boat?
No, well they pulled in. In fact, I'm not sure if they did any overnighters, But they did pull in, I think, to Tobermory an Oban to to get some food or whatever.
But otherwise,
they just kept sailing and sailed the boat all the way around, which is quite an achievement.
yeah. Now this has been modernised, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been replaced.
Okay,
That was it's on the same side, but it was replaced.
Okay.
Pardon? Oh, well done. Oh, good. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, perfect. Just perfect.
I live in Australia.
Well, you can't.
Going to see John MacDonald.